I'm Sharif 2D. I'm about to show you how to create a resume and cover letter to get hired working from home. By the way, the next part of this video is actually part 4 of a 15-part course that I recorded helping you get hired.
Resume and cover letter creation. In this lesson, we're going to go over resume, cover letter, what ramped careers is, and also how to use ChatGPT. Let's get into it. What I have pulled up here is the template resume and cover letter. The first step that you're going to take is by making a copy of this file and putting your first and last name. So now that we've got our own copy, delete this because that's out the way. And the goal of this resume that we're creating is to have it end up looking like this. We're going to go through a process. So we're going to start with step 1, which is the template. Anything that is highlighted, you should keep. Anything else can be removed or changed to fit your experience. So obviously, name, city, state, zip code. I don't put my full address. I'll put my number, email, and then a link to my LinkedIn URL. Ramped Careers. Now, if you don't know what Ramped Careers is, they are actually a partner of ours, Wealth University, and they are a free tech sales basics course. So they're going to teach you the difference from B2B versus B2C, so business to business versus business to consumer, some more daily activities of an SDR. They're going to teach you how to source leads, finding and creating a buyer persona, how to do outreach via email, cold calling, using a script, creating a template, and as well things like LinkedIn Sales Navigator and Outreach.io, and also Google Calendar and Salesforce. Takes about 5 hours. This will be one of the steps that you're going to complete as part of this program as well. But I just want you to understand what it is and why you're putting this as the first thing under experience or under education on your resume. That being, it's an advanced pre-skilling platform for tech sales professionals. It's going to show you how to generate a lead pipeline for different teams, how to collaborate with account executives, how to use Salesforce, maintain those records, how to create outreach campaigns using LinkedIn messaging, and also how to cold call using a dynamic script to book meetings. All keywords that a recruiter is going to look for as the most relevant experience to get you that interview. Now, outside of that, unless you have an overwhelming amount of sales experience in similar roles, I would include ramped careers on your resume as the first thing under experience. Now, going down the list, you can add a lot of different jobs. Now, what I like to do is either look up a job that I had. So I would look up realtor and listing area specialist on LinkedIn or on Google to find similar kind of lines writing what I did there as experience. But we're going to use AI. So say I was a cashier, which I actually was a cashier at Target. So I would say write resume bullet points for a sales role with cashier experience. And what this AI does is anything you ask it to do, it will generate a response for you. So we've got proven track record of achieving or exceeding sales goals in a fast-paced retail environment, strong communication and interpersonal skills, experience working as a cashier, handling cash, doing those transactions, and then making sure the cash drawer is good. So I would maybe say take 3 from each kind of job. And then what I'm going to do is go here and I would change this to Target Corporation, which we'll leave it in Detroit, Michigan. It wasn't actually in Detroit. It was a city nearby in Michigan. For this, we can put a subject line. We don't have to, but you could say like top five major retailer, and leave it at that. And then I would just pick cashier. Oops, leave the dates the same. And when I'm copying and pasting, so if I just do a regular command V or whatever the paste function is, you're going to get a really ugly paste. So I'll command Z, which is my undo command. And when I command shift V, you see how it's perfect. So make sure if you're copy and pasting, you copy or command, whether it's alt or control shift V, whatever it is to paste, make sure you're doing that. If you have any bullet points, so say you have one like this one at the bottom is off. We're just going to change it to 0.9. Same with these are already 0.9, but we don't need that one. So pretty simple. Use this process of ChatGPT and fill in the rest of your experiences. Now, education, you can include education. What I did was either put my expected graduation date as I was on a gap year and eventually dropped out, or you can just put the years of, say, for an example, I was here from 2018 to 2020, and I would just leave it like that. Related courses, I just put the basic courses that I took, and then technical skills. So we've got Salesforce, we've got Google Workspace, G Suite, which is pretty much using like Google Calendar, using Google Meet, using Gmail. Salesforce is something that's covered in Ramped Careers, which you'll get to later in the program. Microsoft Office 365, which is pretty much the same thing as using the like spreadsheets, using the Google Docs, like same thing. LinkedIn Sales Navigator, if you'd like to add Outreach.io or Apollo.io or Hunter.io, those are all different softwares that we'll go over too during this program. And then I just like to add activities because you never know, you may find some common ground, something that you can relate to with the recruiter of, hey, maybe we both did track in high school, and now that's something that we can talk about during the interview to help really build that relationship, right? So cover letter, a great strategy that I use for cover letters is I would leave this pretty much the same, everything highlighted, but I'll change this to also many transactions completed as a target cashier. And we're going to keep that the same. And then what I'm going to do is actually delete these two lines and go straight into the line from Ramped Careers, which goes over a lot more keywords of what you learned at Ramped Careers. Now, what I'm going to do is copy and paste these two paragraphs and go back to ChatGPT and go this. Please finish this cover letter with 4 total paragraphs starting from here. And then I'm just going to paste what I put, and ChatGPT is going to go to work and create basically just more content. So in addition to my sales experience, I also have experience working as a cashier. This has taught me the importance of attention to detail and being able to work well under pressure. I'm comfortable with point of sale systems and inventory management software. My experience as a cashier has also helped me develop strong problem solving and customer service skills, which I believe will be an asset in this role. I'm confident that my skills and experience make me an ideal candidate for this job. I'm excited about the opportunity to work for your growing company and contribute to its success. Self-motivated, disciplined individual who's committed to achieving results. Thank you for considering my application. Sincerely, your name. Great example. This software is free, by the way. So please, please, please use it now while ChatGPT is free, because it may not always be like that. So what I would do is just take this, copy it, and we'll go back to the example. And there's a lot of other examples of things you can leave. So maybe you do want to leave some of the things you learned at school. You can leave them in this paragraph. So if you're a junior or senior, sophomore, whatever at university, you pretty much can say like, hey, this is what I learned. And then I like to leave the last paragraph the same. Proficient in many basic forms of software, including Salesforce, accompanied by multiple years of real life experience, diversity, and formal education. And thank you for your time and consideration. But ChatGPT gave us a great 2 lines. So we've got this. And then all you have to do is just remove the highlights, like so. So now your cover letter is done. Your resume is done. And at this point, you are ready to apply, but we do want to get you just a little bit better looking resume. So that's what we're going to go into next.
If you stuck around this far to the end of the video, thank you. But also, I have my free resume template for you and a $100 off code to gain access to my program to get all 15 videos walking you through the process of getting hired and having my team send out 30 applications a day for you, which is guaranteed you get hired or your money back as long as you complete all the steps. The details can be found in the description below. Please like, please subscribe, please share this if in any way at all I helped you today.